Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. One thing about me, the day Helen Zille retires from politics, I also miss her. Because of one thing, she speaks about. One thing about Helen Zille, she'll never lie to you. And if she feels that she doesn't want to talk about stuff, instead of lying, she keeps her truth to herself. I can't believe she said what she said about Actionsa. I am going to shade her. She must not leave politics for now. Please, Madame, Vurvai now. Keep Vurvai. She said Actionsa is living in cloud cuckoo land. I get it. Hey, that took me out, but I'm going to share that video with you guys. Anyway, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our beautiful country. Now, I'm going to share a video clip of Helen Zille and other DA MPs. You hear what they said about the budget, smaller parties who rejected the GNU and suddenly are supporting the ANC now in implementing VAT. Hey, guys, one thing about this VAT thing, it stopped the MPs from sleeping in that parliament. Everybody was working. I've never seen parliament this active. And if they had this energy for everything, imagine where we could have been. So now Parliament is a place where they sleep. Anyway, guys, please do watch what the DA said. But please, hear my girl, Helen Zille. Oh, this lady finishes me. She must not retire yet. Please, she must survive.
Thank you, everybody, for being here, which is a place we did not want to be. Because, in fact, if every parliamentarian had done their job, we would have managed to work this issue through parliamentary processes that did not require us to be taking our fallback position, which is going to court. The DA never only has one plan, we have a whole series of plans, and we are absolutely determined that we are going to succeed in our plan to stop VAT on the 1st of May, as announced by the Minister, Enoch Godongwana. All of those people who are under the mistaken illusion that Action South Africa has stopped that are just that, deluded. Because, in fact, the fiscal framework as passed by Parliament on Wednesday, that was yesterday, that fiscal framework includes a VAT increase, and the notice put out by Parliament itself said that that VAT increase would come into effect on the 1st of May. So if Action South Africa still believes that they've stopped it, they are living in cloud cuckoo land. The DA, on the other hand, had, after weeks and weeks of negotiation, put on the table a package of economic reforms that would have enabled our economy to grow and create jobs and enable the government to increase its tax package by having far more people employed. Also, to ensure that all the barriers to investment and growth, or at least the major ones, are withdrawn. That was the DA's plan, and in fact we came within a whisker of achieving that until the point where the smaller parties, who all promised to be in opposition to the ANC and rejected this government of national unity when we set it up under very difficult circumstances, then jumped ship and allowed the ANC to increase your VAT without any conditions whatsoever. And so we're not going to sit there and allow that to happen. We are not in the GNU for blue lights or cars or ministerial homes or status. We are in that GNU for one sole purpose, and that is to get South Africa's economy to grow at the rate it needs to grow in order to absorb more people into productive employment and thereby reduce poverty. That is why we are here. And we are not going to play any games that enable the ANC to retain its profligate spending, its extreme wastage, not even do a spending review of, for example, ghost employees in the system, but just continue taxing South Africans till they cannot even put food on the table, as my colleague Karabo so eloquently said a moment ago. So our plan B is to take this to court. Our plan B is very strong and solid. This morning I signed these papers. These are crucial papers that are going to really change the face of how these decisions are taken in Parliament and change the decision to increase your VAT. It will ensure that we prevent that. And these papers have two parts. The first is to get the process on the 1st of April that transpired in the Parliamentary Portfolio Committee on Finance declared null and void because they were unprocedural. Therefore, to set aside any decision they took. And the second part of Part A is to interdict a VAT increase on the 1st of May. So that's an urgent case to interdict a VAT increase. The second part of these papers is to get Section 7.4 of the VAT Act declared unconstitutional because it gives the Minister the power to enforce a VAT increase without taking it through Parliament and without the need to have the fiscal framework and other legislation required passed in Parliament. So it gives the Minister legislative powers to pass laws simply by making a statement. And we know that that is unconstitutional, and we want the court to declare it now. So we feel we've got a very strong case in law. The DA has been around the block enough to know it never can predict the outcome of a court case, but this is as strong a case as you are likely to get. And this is our plan B. We were hoping, against hope, that we would be able to get the ANC to compromise, to act honorably. It didn't do that. Instead, it did some backroom deals with parties that are not even in the GNU and tried to trump us, and I use that word advisedly. They are going to see what the outcome is of that, because we will push them back yet again in the interests of South Africans.
You see, the reason why I am agreeing with Helen Zille is because even companies out there, they are sending notices to their clients informing them about the VAT increase that will start at a time like 1st of May. So all this talk, the person that I'm believing is Helen Zille, or the party that I'm believing, it is the Democratic Alliance on the things that are about to unfold, or the things that are unfolding as far as VAT is concerned. So, you know, it's going to be so awkward for Actionsa the day the ANC implements this VAT, and they said they are going to stop it. And now Helen Zille is going to be the person that looks very truthful, as I've always seen. Oh, no, my girl is very truthful. You know, Helen Zille doesn't play with the truth like that. You can wake her up in the AM, she will tell you as it is. She doesn't need to remember her lies. She's on the truth all the time. So the way I see things, I'm so interested in how this whole thing, VAT, is going to turn out. But I can bet my last cent on it. On my girl! Hey, guys, I guess I say busy, see country, but I love the fact that Parliament is working now. Everybody's awake. Everybody's awake. We don't not this thing of seeing people sleeping in Parliament. So everybody is vacuum, as no vacuum. Hey guys, if you watched up to here, thank you for watching my videos. I'll be seeing you in my next upload, and the next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full. It really goes a long way to have a beautiful day.